Failed influencer divorces her husband and instantly regrets it. We got a banger from Man Talk. Let's get straight into it.
Don't give up your money because you give up your power. This person is 100% right. So let my situation be a life lesson for you. I'm happy to overshare if it helps other women.
Translation: she's happy to air out her dirty laundry on TikTok as long as it gets her outrage clicks.
I got very, very lucky in the sense that I insisted we keep our finances completely separate. The reason for that is my dad committed when I was in high school after making a bad investment. Extremely reckless with
This is a prime example of when you make the men of your present pay for the mistakes and trauma of the men of your past, therefore there's no future. Even if it is your dad, this woman is comparing her current man to something her dad did. Maybe your dad was a bad dude. Shots fired! I'm just saying, if he took a bunch of the family's money and did something like gambling or squandered it, that's your dad's problem, not the next man's problem. Ladies, let go of this trauma and stop holding on to it in the next relationship. It's not fair to the next man.
With money, he blew my college fund. We lost everything, and that was because my mom did not know what was happening with the money. I knew when I grew up I would never let a man be in control of my finances, and
See, that is horrible. That is horrible. If you always let people that have done you dirty change who you are as a person, they become your master. Mike Tyson has a quote about this. If somebody can change you, they become your master. This woman has held on to this trauma from her daddy and then used it against the next man. What? Grow up. Be an adult.
I'm so thankful for that. I made a mistake in the fact that I trusted my partner to uplift me and support me when I took a risk for myself financially. I quit my job in October to pursue content full time. I 100% was able to do that because I had my husband's salary as a cushion.
Oh my God. So you just used him for a sucker. What in the actual is that, dude? I can't believe this. Here's my thing on this. I preach this to men all the time. If you want to have a side hustle, cool. Work your 9 to 5. When you get off with your 5 o'clock 9 to 5 job, then go work a 5 to 9. That's when you should work on this so-called side hustle or side business. What this woman should have done is go and work your corporate job. When you get home, then try to be an influencer. Because here's the thing. I did it. And it took over a year. Actually, it took about 3 years. It took me 3 years on Instagram to get 100,000 followers, and it took me a year on YouTube to get 100,000 subscribers. But here's the catch. I was working a full-time job before then. That's what I was doing. I wasn't just like, you know what, baby? I'm gonna be an influencer, baby. I'm gonna quit my job. And we're just gonna rely on your income. Dude, you're a piece of crap in my opinion if you do that to your man. Why would you do that to your man? And you're just gonna use him for his money? That boils my blood.
And you know what? He did uplift you and support you. He even agreed to be in your cringy videos. And guys, while you're watching the cringy videos, read the comments that her audience posted about him.
You know, I quit my job. I thought influencing would take off way sooner and I didn't make any money.
Oh, it's not doing that well?
No.
Oh, it's not doing well? Your influencer job? Oh, waking up at 10 every day? No.
Regardless, I can't pay the rent.
That's fine. We'll make it work. I can pick up more shifts at the bar. It's fine.
Aw, are you
What?
sure?
Why is that? Yes, you're my wife? What are we
Wait,
doing?
really?
What do you do? Yes, I have a full-time job. This is literally why I have a second job, so I can pick up shifts.
And we don't judge.
Wow. And she's a piece of trash if she took advantage of this guy. And then let's go to the comments. He's giving Stewie from Family Guy. And then, wow, she's laughing with this girl. Wait, so do you pay the rent every month? This one confused me. Yes, we split 50-50. So jealous of all these girlies who have it covered every month. Got me. Dude, so funny. I kind of shook by all the wives on here that they never pay the mortgage. I'm jealous. Girl, that man didn't like you. You're better off without him. Misery absolutely loves company. These women ain't got no men. That's why they on TikTok talking about this man. Why are you worried about him? Like, I feel bad for this guy. He seems like he's just like a good dude. And this woman is just annoying.
And we don't judge. My Botox costs $800 every 3 months.
I thought it was like 200 every 6.
That's your own fault.
We listen, but
and we
we
don't
don't
judge. Sometimes I tell you my comments on social media don't bother me, and then I go to the bathroom, but I'm really crying in my bathroom.
Oh, that's really sad.
I'm gonna keep it a buck. Just her laugh is awful. Her laugh is awful. Dude, if you can't deal with the negative comments online, don't do social media, bruh. Don't do it. Because here's the thing. If you have an opinion about anything, I almost promise you, somebody else is going to have another opinion. What is it? There's a Winston Churchill quote. Let's see if we can't look it up real quick. It's like Winston Churchill quote about what's the people not liking you. Good Lord. Winston Churchill once said, "You have enemies, good. That means you've stood up for something sometime in your life." I absolutely love that. Loki, all the way on your place. Thank you, sir. Good Lord. He's killing me here. Always wanting to be on the ground. But it's okay, dude. When you make content, you have the risk of making people mad. You think everybody in my comments is just, "Oh yeah, go Levi, you're awesome. Yay, you're the best ever." No, I got haters. But that's the point. I'm standing up for something. I'm putting my feet in the sand and saying, "Hey, I stand for this. This is my standard. If you don't like it, cool. Go make your own content and preach your own message. Cool, go for it." Like, you got the same platform I do. You probably got a phone. I recorded all my YouTube videos on my phone for like the first year. So you could do it. I didn't get a DSLR camera until a year into it. And then I had to justify it and be like, well, can I even afford it? Yeah, I could at the time. So I was like, cool, I'm going to go ahead and do it. But if you got an opinion, go share it online. If you don't like my content, don't watch. It's what I say. It's like, but you have to risk offending someone when you have an opinion. And I think a lot of content creators try to start creating content and make everybody happy. And I tell them, don't do that, because you're gonna make nobody happy. You need to go out there and talk about the things you really feel passionate about. That's how you're gonna build a following.
That's what. Get over it.
You can only be told you look like Spider is so many times.
We listen and we don't judge.
Sometimes I let the dogs lick my mouth, and then I kiss you on the lips.
Brother,
That is so gross. And then some of the comments, "Cora, I fear he actually hates you. You dodged a bullet, friend. The lack of love in his eyes. My husband doesn't know my Botox cost either." And look at this other one. "Who is this creature? Literally a jump scare. Admittedly, he's over-mothered. He has video gamer body, legs and arms." Like, oh my... Like, they are hating on this man so hard. He held it down for you while you wanted to be a failed influencer. And they're hating on this. This is so wild to me. This is why I stand up for these men.
I did that not knowing 6 weeks later I would be separating from my husband.
So, after having to endure that kind of crap from your audience, and willingly working more hours to support your influencer career that basically made him a laughingstock on TikTok, you still divorced him.
You guys know I initiated the separation.
Oh, we're not surprised.
I'm not surprised,
Now I am facing the consequences of that. My life feels like it's completely falling apart. I now have to worry about the fear of finances and money and having money anxiety all over again.
Honey, you're broke.
I want a mattress on the floor. I'm not exactly doing well.
Well, sweetie, what can I say?
Action, reaction, cause, and effect.
A few moments later.
Question for the people that have successfully gotten through a divorce. Is it normal to see babies and feel so mad at them, like happy families? I am packing my apartment and it's just bringing up a lot of really sad memories.
Oh, boo-hoo. Let me play a sad song for you on the world's smallest violin.
Packing our vow books, congratulations cards, things like that. And it just makes me think of the timeline of where I wanted to be right now. Like, thinking I would be pregnant right now. There's a playground outside of my window in my apartment complex, and just like seeing kids and like seeing families is like killing me. Which is so weird, because anytime I've wanted to get pregnant in the past, it hasn't happened. I've been like, I'm so happy for everyone that it's happening for, but like right now I just like, I can't even look like on my For You page. Like, if there's like people talking about their fertility journeys or people who are pregnant, like I literally like can't even look. Like, it's making me so upset. And yeah, it's weird to cry on the internet, but I don't know. I just feel like
It doesn't matter how you feel.
Wow. Don't you just...
Bro, you can't... The stories write themselves, bro. The stories write themselves. I call this the do better syndrome, where a woman's with a man, and she thinks, I can do better if I leave him. She reads all these comments, believes them. Girl, you can do better. Misery loves company. Single women keep women single. Shubin should have bought a Honda, put it on a freaking t-shirt. But these single women sing the single woman siren of, you can do better. Know your worth, queen. He's got the gamer body. He doesn't even love you. I can see it in his eyes. You've never met this man. How would you know anything about him besides his eye color, what he looks like, and his hair color? You don't know anything about him. Immediately when she said, hey, I want to quit my job to be a failed influencer, he's like, cool, I'll go pick up a shift. Like, what are you talking about? This man was willing to ride for her, go work an extra job for her. And then she did it. She ended it. This is why I say nice guys finish last, bro. Like, we can't win for losing. It's absolutely brutal. And that's because navigating the dating scene can be absolutely brutal, but so can dealing with the aftermath of an accident. Have you ever been involved in a personal injury case? Over the years as an image consultant, I've worked with many clients recovering from workplace accidents, car accidents, and more. And I was actually shocked to learn how often people lose their personal injury cases. That's why I want to talk about Morgan & Morgan, America's largest injury law firm. They specialize in a wide variety of personal injury cases, and they've won thousands of big cases. And if you end up working with them, they're going to fight for the money that you deserve. Just recently, Morgan & Morgan solidified verdicts in Florida of $12 million and $26 million in Philly. That's up to 40 times the highest insurance offer. And I'm telling you, your case could be worth millions. If you've been injured in an accident, don't wait. You can go visit www.forthepeople.com/Levi, found in the description below, to start your free claim today. Y'all know what time it is. Look at him licking his chops there. Loki free. I gave him a couple pieces there because he needed them. But it's the do better syndrome, where they think they can do better than the last guy. And then they realize that biological clock is ticking like a mug. And before you know it, you're going to be alone. Because why would a man want to come in and pay a higher price for a used vehicle? These women getting back in the dating market with a Datsun with 200,000 miles on it. You know what I'm saying? Like an old Ford Ranger truck with 300,000 miles on it, talking about, I want a new car price. You don't can deserve that, dude. What are you even talking about? Let's get into the Discord and see what you guys got.
Engaged when I was in my 20s to my college sweetheart.
I ain't asking about you.
Kevin, let me just give you, because I'm going to give you the answer. And I made a choice. Not to get married, right? And I don't have kids to this day. So I could say I have regrets because I could be married and have
What
children.
age?
That was like 25.
What age would you tell the women? I ain't asking about you. And
I'm trying to answer it, but you won't let me answer it.
No, I just need you to give me the age. I don't need the background. Give me the age. They're between the ages of 21 and 50. What age, if you want to get married and have a family, what age should they start prioritizing?
You allow me to answer, Kevin.
Yeah, I'm allowing you to give me an age. I'm going to be in this conversation.
I know a girl that had a baby at
I'm allowing you to give me an age range.
Kevin, right. Oh my God. It was
nice
talking to you.
Yep. This is why they're not listening to you anymore. This is why. This is a woman talking about.
This is a grown woman can't answer a single solitary question. We don't need context with everything, ladies. When a man, especially Kevin Samuels on these interviews, when he asks you a question, just answer it.
Women would.
I'm telling you, just answer it. It's really not that hard. This isn't rocket surgery or brain science.
Women with a large body count. That sperm stays with them. Every man that ever nutted in them is a part of them. It's found in their DNA, it's found in their brain, it's found in their cells.
Why women's body count matters biologically. I'm a neuroscientist. Let me explain. Studies show that women absorb and retain the DNA of every man they've been with via sperm. This foreign DNA has been found in the brain, organs, and reproductive system, but nobody talks about the consequences. And that DNA isn't just stored, it's used in creating future children. A woman's past men leave a permanent biological imprint.
He looks like AI, but I've seen this clip. It goes back to the thing we talked about on Twitter the other day. Let me see if I can't pull it up again. Lord have mercy. I've got so many things saved here. It was about body count specifically, though. Where is that thing that I saved? It talks about the number of partners that women have had, and yeah, here it is. So, 80% chance she stays married if she's a virgin, 39% chance she stays married if she's had 3 partners, 30% chance with 6 to 10 partners, 18% chance she stays married with 16 to 20 partners, 96% of women who have had 20 or more lovers never get married. Her body count matters, gents. That's what's so funny to me, is that a lot of guys think, body count doesn't matter, dude. It doesn't matter. Body count 1000% matters. I got a clip here I wanted to talk about because I have a quote that I've said before is, if a man leads with money, a woman leaves with money. This guy's like a prime example of leading with money.
What's your age?
38.
At 38, do you see yourself as a one-woman man?
I will never commit to one woman. I only believe in committing into I want a poly relationship with over 5 women under the same roof.
How do you get a woman to commit to you being in a poly relationship?
This right here.
Pulls out a wad of money, a bankroll.
Bankroll. That's how you get a bitch. That money make a whole move, man. That money make a whole move, man.
But do you think if a girl is getting with you for money, it's for the right reasons?
And that's the exact right reason she needs. She can get this money, I get my nut, and she can go. Yeah.
It sounds like a prostitute, bro.
Do you want to have any kids?
This is why I think there's so many broken homes now. This is what a lot of these guys that do have money. I'm not gonna say a lot, but a lot of men think this. And when I say a lot, I mean a lot of guys like this think this. That if they lead with money, that's the best way to do it. No, dude. What happened to raising families? What happened to nuclear families and raising boys to be men and raising young girls to be women? What happened to that?
I got 13 kids currently, and I'm working on 2 more. Both of my hoes is over there right now. Hey, Megan! This is what we got going. I'll leave it there. This is what we got going. This is how we living in life. You hear what I'm saying? You gotta live it. 7 wives, man. That's what we doing. Get out of here.
Lord have mercy.
Wait, can I ask her something?
No. She don't talk.
That's horrible. Good Lord. 13 kids, 13 broken homes, and we wonder why there's so much degeneracy right now? We wonder why there's so much degeneracy when there's guys out there doing that. Like, what? This is wild to me. I saw this clip and thought it was hilarious.
I need to know why all you men are acting like little princesses. Like, I actually want to know. You start talking to a guy and he's like, no, you need to chase me. No, you need to compliment me. No, I will give nothing back to you.
Well, it's because you guys wanted equality and now you're getting it. You don't know how to handle it.
I need me a strong, independent woman who works hella hard, but I'm not going to be doing all that.
Bro, there's another clip that coincides with this. Hopefully I can find it. Dude, it's all satire, but dude, it was hilarious. I don't know if I saved it. I'm going to be so mad if I didn't save it. Oh, here it is.
This man, I think the toxic masculinity is so...
This clip made me die, bro.
And that's why, genuinely, as a feminist man, I think the toxic masculinity is so destructive for our culture.
Cheers to that.
Right?
I wish all men were feminists like you.
Me too.
It's so refreshing.
All right, here's that check for you, sir. Sir? First of all, do not assume my pronouns. Second of all, how dare you assume that because I'm a man that I'm going to be paying for this whole dinner? Women are fully capable of paying for themselves.
Oh, I'm sorry. Do you want me to split the bill between you two then?
Actually, why don't we do this so we can really drive this point home for you, because you're giving me very misogynistic vibes right now. Leave the entire bill and she will pay for the entire thing because she is a strong, independent woman who does not need a man to provide for her. As a feminist woman, wouldn't you agree with that?
Yeah, I guess.
Okay. Yeah, in that case, here's the check, ma'am. I'm sorry. Okay.
Canceled. I cannot believe how toxic that guy was.
Right, so toxic. Oh my god, this is expensive.
Oh, you got it.
Give me a purse, bitch! Give me a purse!
Ned, are you gonna help me?
Absolutely not. As a feminist man, I don't want to imply that you can't defend yourself just because you're a woman.
Are you serious right now?
Yeah, what? Yeah, there's no difference between a man and a woman physically. Gender's just a cultural and societal construct. You're just as capable of defending yourself as a man is.
Thanks, pussy!
As a feminist woman, wouldn't you agree?
Yeah, I guess, but can you at least do something, like call the police? He's literally getting away with my purse.
The police. We need to defund those racist pieces of shit.
Hey, bitch. Long time no call.
Johnny Suckett? What are you doing outside of West
Johnny Suckett?
Hollywood?
I make my rounds.
Long time no cock? Who is this?
Let's just say your little boy toy here and I used to have some wild nights down in West Hollywood. You know Boys Town?
No, I don't know.
Sucks for you. Sucks for me. Perhaps I'll see you there tonight, bitch? Oh!
What was that? Are you gay?
As a feminist man, I'm sexually fluid, so I don't believe that men need to conform to being heterosexual, even within a relationship. As a feminist woman, wouldn't you agree with that?
All right. This. I'm dating a conservative.
I love it. But it's so true. It's like so satire, but at the end of the day, it really rings true that, you know, these feminist women really don't want the soy boys. All these soy boys are alone as well. All these left-leaning liberal guys, they're not pulling these girls. Like, they're not dating these chicks, bro. Because these women don't really like these guys. They say they do, but in actuality, if they really lived the life that these women say that they want them to live, that's what it would be like. Oh, no, you can defend yourself. Oh, no, you can pay your own bill. Oh, I swing both ways. Like, I saw that and about died. I just thought it was hilarious because it's a mad extreme, yes, but at the end of the day, wow. And I always make fun of people that say at the end of the day, stupid. But when it comes down to it, that's the same thing, Levi. Stupid. But it's funny to me that these women still don't even date these men. I do have a couple friends that are like this. One in particular. He's very left-leaning. And he all those things that they talked about, he kind of hits the nail on the head. He wants to be like a stay-at-home dad. He doesn't want to have to work. He has swung both ways. And I'm just like, bro, it's just he's a completely different person than what I thought he was in college. It's just wild to me. It's absolutely wild to me. But that's the world we're living in right now, bro. You want a feminist man? That's the kind of man you would want right there. Oh, but I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. Loki, did you have a good time? What do you think I'm going to say? What do you think I'm going to say? Thank you. But I hope you guys... Oh, wrong hotkey there. I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Go book a one-on-one consultation with me for looks maxing advice, relationship advice, or a reality check. Or if you need some help with content creation, I got your back like a chiropractor. But I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you guys tomorrow, man. Peace. Levi Nichs Show.